In Ireland and Dishnikas, and welcome to this week's edition of our Week at a Glance videos featuring week 39. As per the usual, we'll begin in our Google Classrooms stream page, accessible to students using their at segchipschool.net emails. They could log in on a Chromebook or any other device that supports Google Classroom. They can also sit with you and show you these things. Contact information is there. Another one is at ireland@segchip.org. We have the newsletter from this past week. We'll talk about that in a moment. Your students already have physical copies of that one. And then some older material, including our We Magic Wad May newsletter, some older newsletters, May breakfast and lunch menu, reminder on Neebing. If you're interested in that, that needs to happen sooner than later, or it will fill up on you. And then some other information from Mount Pleasant. Let's go to that newsletter next. Again, a reminder on Neebing. I'm not sure how many spots are still available for fifth graders. It could have filled up in the time since I've written this. I don't know. If you're interested, visit the Education Administration Office. It's located near the entrance to the parking lot at SegChip Academy. You can also call for Deb Smith. Culture Camp is this coming week. That'll be on Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. It'll be during the school day. A lot of different cultural learning, some few trips in this. I'll try to get you information the day before. Frankly, I just don't have all the things I need to send to you. So as I get them, I will send them to you. I know that we'll be in Mount Pleasant on Wednesday for sure. But like I said, I'll try to email each evening about what's happening the next day. And there'll be an additional newsletter thrown in there probably on Wednesday-ish. That'll have information on our last week of school, which will include field day, our K-12 or SCA powwow. K-12 powwow was a couple weeks ago, and also on graduation. The plan for graduation currently is on the final day of school. I'll get you a time here shortly. And it's scheduled to be held in the Broadway Park Pavilion across the street from the Academy. We do have a rain spot if the weather is insane, but students seem to enjoy the outdoor location for our final time. As you're already aware, there is no school today. I think you already got that one. Still a reminder for students to read 20 minutes a day, even during the summer. It'll benefit them. What are we learning in science? We're done at this point. So make sure your students kind of find some ways to ask questions, make observations throughout the summer and things at home. Math, we're looking at some sixth grade content and some things for the end of the some review. Language arts, we're going into our last one. It'll be on celestial bodies. And then social studies, we're just kind of perusing to what they're going to see more in eighth grade, looking towards the lead up of the Civil War. Not as in depth as you'll get in eighth grade, but it at least gives them a little more background knowledge. And then you can see our language here, heavily dependent on the Memorial Day observation, which is today. As we remember those Ogichidao who have sacrificed their lives for their people and for our country. Looking at our week at a glance document, this document at this point can be changed in many ways. You can see a lot of spots for culture camp. Any extra time, I do have a plan. It just won't show up here. We won't just have downtime and play on the computer time. There's always more that we can teach. If there's something we don't get to, then we don't get to it. It's just kind of the norm during a culture camp. Some years we have a lot of extra time that was unforeseen. Some years we have none. It is a good guideline of what we may be doing. You can see that Tuesday really is our one day in the classroom kind of thing here. I hope everyone's having a safe weekend. Again, out for me, I'm a miigwech to our Ogitchadao, who, gave everything for our people and our nation. Look forward to seeing all of our students back in place tomorrow morning. You'll be hearing from me a lot this week, as you already are aware. Without further ado, I wish you all a Minogishigad, Minwa, Bamapi.